America first. You know, Donald J. Trump puts America first. So you got to love that man.
Awesome.
Got to.
You guys, this event is absolutely incredible. What's happening in this country, what's happening here in the heart of Los Angeles, California. We are flipping California red. We are taking America back for red, white, and blue. All colors, all flavors, all races, all religions. It's all e pluribus unum, from the many one. We are one people, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For all. 4 more years.
4 more years for Trump.
Welcome back, Warriors. This is me, LindaB. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. Warriors, I have a man, a black man in California that makes a shocking statement about President Donald J. Trump being the first black president. Wow. And I'm going to show you some evidence that in these midterms next year that California might actually flip red. That's what we'll be talking about today on Chat with Me, LindaB. All right, Warriors, you know what to do. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, select all notifications, stick around to the end. Let's go. All right, I have a young black man here, and he is excited to say what he has to say. And he downs other presidents in the process because he says President Donald J. Trump is the first black president. Let's hear what this young man has to say.
Donald Trump is the first black president. Amen. Because he's the first one that has actually addressed issues in the black community. Like, Obama didn't do it.
He said it, not me.
I mean, in my lifetime, I've gone through Clinton, Bush, and Obama. Neither of them have done anything.
They certainly haven't advocated for responsibility and taking ownership of your own life and knowing that you are an individual and that in America, you have freedom. We defined you as free.
They didn't even put America first. You know, Donald J. Trump puts America first. So you got to love that man.
Awesome.
Got to.
You guys, this event is absolutely incredible. What's happening in this country, what's happening here in the heart of Los Angeles, California. We are flipping California red. We are taking America back for red, white, and blue. All colors, all flavors, all races, all religions. It's all e pluribus unum, from the many one. We are one people, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For all. 4 more years.
4 more years for Trump.
There you heard it, Warriors. Now, I am not sure when this actually took place. If it was before the last election, I'm thinking it was. I'm thinking it was before the last election. But I like the way he said President Trump is the first black president because he puts America first. Now, one thing for sure, you don't always like his personality. He doesn't always choose the right words. He may not do everything you all like. But that is one thing you can never, ever accuse President Donald J. Trump of doing, which is putting America last. He always puts us first. He always, always, always puts us before other countries. He always does. He wants to keep the streets clean and safe. Look what he's doing in DC and probably going to do it in other cities as well. A secure border, bringing money and revenue in through the tariffs. And we're going to get a benefit. We're going to get checks because of the fact that that money is rolling in from the tariffs. And I want to see what everybody got to say and complain about then, because they're fear-mongering out here saying it's going to cut your Social Security. But I don't hear anybody saying anything on the left, on the mainstream news, about him cutting taxes from overtime and cutting taxes from Social Security and tips. I don't hear them saying anything about that. But I am telling you, if you really get knowledge and don't just let the news feed you their propaganda and really see what is actually happening. And the problem is when they always flip the script. They always go and change it to another fear-mongering tactic. So you forget that the last time what they said was going to happen actually did not happen. I'm talking about the news lying to people saying, watch, we're going to be in a recession. Watch, he's going to send black people to El Salvador. Those things didn't happen. They won't happen. And instead of people thinking, oh, those things didn't happen, they've come up with something else and they repeatedly play it over and over again like a psyop. They're just literally brainwashing us into thinking things that are actually not true. And they really want us divided, guys. And I got to show you some evidence about California is probably in these midterms actually going possibly flip red, because I'm telling you, they had to clean those voter rolls because you got illegals voting. They can't do that anymore. And then there's going to be paper ballots, no more voting machines. And you got to show proof, that you are a United States citizen when you go vote. These illegals would not be counted in the census for congressional representation. What? Oh, yes. California just might flip red. All right, here. Now, this is a letter right here coming from Flip California Red. California, register to vote, use it or lose it. Letter to the citizens of the state of California. This was done Wednesday, October 20th. At 8 a.m. Eastern, this dear fellow patriots of California, the state of California, a beacon of opportunity, are under endless threats from radical ideologies that seek to determine or undermine the principles we hold dear. Today, we, the people of our great republic, urge every citizen of your great state, especially those who cherish faith, community, and freedom, to rise up and register as Republicans. You can flip California red and reclaim the state for the values that define you as the Golden State. We extend our deepest gratitude to Scott Pressler, a true patriot whose tireless efforts have brought us closer to freeing California from the grip of far-left policies that contradict the state's legacy of opportunity and independence. His heroic work inspires us all to stand firm in defense of liberty and prosperity. Let us honor his commitment by taking action, by registering as Republicans and joining the fight to preserve the soul of California. Now is the time to act. Register as a Republican today to help flip California red. Together, we will reject the divisive tactics of the radical left and ensure that California remains a beacon of freedom and opportunity. Let us stand united as American patriots, upholding the values that define California and our great republic. With profound gratitude and unwavering resolve, we, the American people. All right. You heard it. Now, will California actually flip red in these midterms? That would be so super exciting, but there is evidence that it actually could, based on what I've already stated. They're cleaning the voter rolls. Illegals can't vote. This is going to be something that the Democrats are probably going to boo-hoo and moan and whine about. Oh, they're going to boo-hoo, whine, and moan. Now, look at this right here. Now, this was the day after the election. All right. And we see that Kamala Harris, she got 5.7 million votes. But do you know how many people were cleaned out from the voter rolls? These people won't be able to vote. It is within reach, okay, based on that, those voter rolls being cleaned out of people that are not eligible to vote. All right. And you see President Trump got 40.1% of the vote. All right, and let's read this now. Trump has broken over 40% of the vote in California and has flipped additional counties. He flipped San Bernardino, Orange, Riverside, Fresno, Merced, Stanislaus, San Joaquin, Inyo, Nevada, and Butts were all blue in 2020, but have flipped red. No county has flipped from red to blue. No county has flipped from red to blue. Okay, guys, look at this. This is a chart from it's going from 1980 to 2024. All right, so it's got the Democratic candidate to the left and the Republican candidate to the right. So we see that the Republican candidates were getting like 4.5 million votes with Ronald Reagan. Then the next year, it went up 5.4, and it just went back and forth. It varied. And also, look, Donald Trump got 6 million, just over 6 million votes in this past election. Okay, and of course, Kamala Harris, she got 9.2 million votes. So that was like, what, 3.2 million vote difference? But you got to remember, the people who are inactive, you got to remember the people who are not supposed to be voting. And this could actually flip California red, because Democrats have been playing this little game of getting people who are not really supposed to vote, getting them out to vote. And now that's not going to be happening anymore with this new bill that they're trying to get passed, where you only count legal people as far as congressional representation is concerned. And they're going to clean out those voter rolls. So California is actually on par to lose Democrat seats. They're on par for doing that. And California could actually flip red. Guys, this would be huge. This would be so huge. Now, you know those demon rats, they don't like that. But as that young man said, and as they said in that video, oh, California can actually flip red. We're going to be looking at this, and I'm going to just keep on it, you guys. But I thank you all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to smash like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, select all notifications if you haven't subscribed. You all be blessed. Love God, your families, the United States of America, and march on, warriors.